Make sure you. Yeah, they're saying if y'all over there, if y'all on there, make sure that y'all just on there. We ain't on there.
Oh, make sure we.
Yeah, just. Yeah. All right. See y'all. Anyway, for the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, wherever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named. Wherever the chimneys of Zion were hot.
Yeah. And that lets you know how far Zion go back. Like, it kind of, you know what I'm saying? We go back to the ancient, man. Started with how about y'all side, go ahead.
And ere the present years were sought out, and or ever the adventures of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure. Verse 6, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone. Yeah, we can right there. Yeah, bring it. I don't need that much room, y'all good. Come on up over here. Yeah. Hey, come on up over here now. Oh, okay. You don't need that one. Okay, yeah. Make sure y'all hope I set it right where I can see y'all. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on up in there. So before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure, verse 6, then did I utter these things, and they were all made through me alone, and none other. Okay. By me also they shall be ended, by none other.
Yeah, so there's a beginning, there's an end, you know. Go ahead.
That's about like I was gonna say, like he said, they shall be ended. They go back with what it says.
That's who he later become. That's the descendants of Esau. You got these specific dates that, like, remember that guy, young Pharaoh, tried to come in talking about we're supposed to take over Esau and stuff. No, the boy got to come through there. Yeah,
You got weapons you don't even know about.
Yeah. Verse 7, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
Yeah, because that's what all the prophets always want to know. Israel always want to know, when is the end of this stuff, man? When we gonna get back to the promised land, man? When we gonna have the kingdom? But a lot of Jakes don't want the kingdom. They want to be comfortable. They want to stay here. They love America, man. This bitter ass place, man. You know? Oh man, I'm just chill. I'm just smoking. Good, man. You know? Like, we want to get the hell out of here. We in slavery. We know we in slavery, man. Go ahead.
Or when shall be the end of the first?
When shall be the end of the first? Go ahead.
And the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, and it's going to show you. Who came out first? Esau. And it's going to tell you that he was going to say.
Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac.
Yep. So that's the lineage right there. Abraham, Isaac, and Isaac had Jacob. Go ahead.
When Jacob and Esau were born of him,
and Jacob had the 12 faiths. He had 12 sons. The so-called Negro Latino. Didn't it say in the scripture that how could that be? How could, no time made it possible? And it shows in the spirit.
Jacob's hand first. Wait, we're going back. Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Yeah, if you don't know Esau, he came out red. He was Jacob's twin, maternal twin. He came out red all over like a Harry Run. So he was red. They called himself Redneck. They called himself Rothschild. Red Child. They're money people. They be raw. They murderers. That's the red look, man. That's them.
when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's name.
Yeah, like the Bible says, blood shows through his translucent skin. He's the only red man on earth. You got other people saying red bone, but that's not the same red.
And Esau, you know, he was a cunning hunter. And who else got hunting back then? Not Moab, not Ammon, Chinese, Japanese. Don't none of them got no hunting bullets. The only way got them is Esau.
Got the top military might,
You know? They wouldn't be like this place. Jacob's hand first held the heel of Esau.
Yeah, because that's symbolic of pulling Esau out of power. That's the enemy. When Jacob pulled his man to hope, the elect pulled his man out of power, his spiritual power. You know, because he got left hand power, which is the military. We don't got no military. This is the military, man. This is the sword. You know, the fighting. That's the right hand side. That's how most high works. They got their military. They got their power. They got their spacecraft that they call angels. You know, that goes into war and heaven. We talk about spiritual demon Satan. All spirits are subject to the Most High. He's the father of spirits. Not Satan's gonna sneak around and his Most High father of spirits.
He worked for the Lord. He worked for the Lord. Everybody's working for the Lord.
The evil angels work for him. They
Continuing, verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world. That's what he's waiting for. Esau, he's the wicked. And he's going to be the end of the world.
He's the one who's ruling right now. That's how we know we here.
And that's how we know that he's going down, because look at the politics, man. It's messing, man. It's foolery. It's all about, and now people are finding out there's more actors in the White House, in the political system, real politicians. Ronald Reagan was an actor. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he became mayor of the California. He's an actor. Like, come on, man. Trump, he was what he started out. He was an actor.
You're fired.
Yeah. And he started out with as an intern or whatever.
Yeah, he was on Will Smith too. He came in, he came all over the place, man. You know? That's how we know they're gonna usher in this World War II. Because that's what they say destruction and mystery are in their way. That's all they know how to do. You know, that's what that's his job. They know.
Hey, war is in his heart.
And most high too, so he's going to gather all the mighty men to the battle, man. Like, they're going to be ready to fight. I ain't bringing no fight. He's going to clear up their spirit to fight. He's the movie maker. He's the creator. He created this movie before Esau was ever born. Go ahead. He just read before the chickens were hiding down. Before the wind ever blew. He did all this.
Yeah, he already drew it, like you said. Before he already drew it in the playbook. Hey, it was already written.
He in the book too. He had to go to slavery. He had the short end of the stick right there. Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Esau is the end of that world. That's why we talk about the end of the world. Esau is the end of Esau's world. And Jacob is the beginning of their followers. Jacob comes right after. So the one.
Yep. With the so-called Negroes. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you know, Cubans.
Yeah.
We had ones at the bottom of the dunghill.
Yeah, and everywhere you go, you look on that sign, the people on that sign, everywhere you go, they're cursed. Moab ain't cursed, he's a superpower. You don't never see no, the only thing that you hear about Brazil, you know, people about these two nations that was born of a woman from the loins of his man, Esau and Jacob, who the main tribe. Yeah, so Esau is the wicked, the so-called white man is the wicked. He proved that to Israel about the you know, all those tribes you beat down, man. You beat so-called Israelites down. You beat the Israelites down. You beat Judah down. You colonized all of them. All the tribes, and the tribes were fighting together. So to speak, at one point over here, they tried to get together. A lot of Gadites helped Judites, man. Took them there, made them their family, and they infiltrated and divided like the enemy does.
That was actually some stories about that Tulsa race riot when the Gadites was helping out there in Black Wall Street.
Yeah. And a lot of them were Reubenites, yeah. Black Wall Street. Yeah. They had a plan to Black Wall Street, Chicago Renaissance, the Roaring 20s was us coming into our making a lot of money with music, with sports, military, and all that. But those are the present times. So people needed to be on coming.
Yeah, but Jake on the other, hey, that's like Egypt, going back to Egypt, ancient Egypt. Jake, was prospering, man.
Yeah.
Esau over there looking.
Yeah.
And we seeing that again. So what does Scripture say? Being it has been, it shall be. So it's gonna be, look, it's gonna be another great Christmas. It's gonna be greater.
Like that right now. Most of them we were thinking on what's it called food stamps, and they on it more than Jake.
And they're on drugs. And their families are being divided. They don't no longer have that that American family thing.
Because that morale is low, man. What Trump did to the system, what Biden did to the system, allowing these elemental people to come in and get right. That's not what this place is founded on. This place is founded on hate, man. Now they talk about love, Jesus, loving now. They ain't feeling that, man. It's Jesus, man. They ain't feeling that, man. They're not feeling that, man.
So hey, it needs to be an uproar, man. Yeah, they know any place, any kingdom without morals is bound to fall.
Esau and Jacob, it's basically he said the sons of the Most High versus the sons of the wicked. That's the playbook. This is how he said it.
It is. Like we always say, you got the sons of God, sons of the wicked, sons of men, and they just extra moving. They just moving around and playing little parts and all that. China think they getting rule, man. China think they getting be the next ruler. So you think the so-called white man gonna let them have the rulership? And if it's going to be any kind of call of equality or anything, that's a lie, because the so-called white man always say that. You're going to be equal, sign these.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it ain't no paper to sign no more. We just button the place and shit. It's like, how they going to talk? Hey, sign it. Hey, because most I made China proud, like with these robots and shit. But, that ain't going to come to nothing, man. I mean, that's when it comes to nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Rock chapter 33, verse 11. And it reads, in much knowledge the Lord hath divided them and made their ways diverse. Verse 12. Rock chapter 33, verse 10. Yeah. Going into the day. Rock chapter 33, verse 10, and all men are from the ground.
All men are from the ground. That's what Adam means, from the ground. And it says about Adam, because it's such thing as Adamite. What?
And Adam was created of earth.
Adamite supposed to rule the whole earth.
first.
It's different from Esau. It's different from these other nations. You know?
You know, the only reason why they was born is so Israel could have tributaries in the kingdom. That's it. You know? Have somebody to, you know what I'm saying, watch them draws. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Verse 12, some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself.
The elect. Remember, even Levi within Israel was a portion to the Most High. You know? Now the other Israelites, you know, they had their, but they belonged to the Most High, so they, you know, they kept the oracles, they kept the, the priesthood. You know? Go ahead. So we all are priests through Yahweh Shai, the everlasting priesthood. So you don't have to go through Moses' law. So, you know, like if you to be a priest, that's how I can give you the spirit of the Holy Spirit. You become priest. So that's how this is so-called white man's spirit. You know? The law. You haven't done the law. Even when he pulls you over, it's concerning the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He take you to the court, it's concerning the Bible.
They got 12 judges. They
ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. They should have that book open every time you go to the court.
Well, no. They just make you put your hand on it, and they say, all right, they put their laws out.
That's why I said he covered the face of the judge thereof.
Well, and then the law it says for the Lord and one witness.
They don't need, and they don't even have to put your hand on the Bible no more. They don't need to do that no more. That Bible is how much you got for your lawyer. That's that Bible. You got enough for your lawyer. You can get away there for everything. Dollar bill, man. That's
why you can be a murderer and get off.
Mm-hmm.
You got enough money.
Yep.
That's what's that Numbers last chapter. What it say? Give no ransom to a murderer. They going off like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's no real justice either.
No.
You got it like that. Ain't no real justice.
No. That's why it says, like, you know, that you be justified by faith. They don't exercise faith in the place. They make everything is microwave. You know how you have to have faith. You know? And we've been waiting patiently. And we still gonna continue to wait. We ain't ready to bug out in this shit.
We start trying to justify ourselves because that's what they do. They say not to justify ourselves. We got to do everything by the Spirit. You know, we can't sit here and act like we did right or wrong. We got to go the way the Lord says. You know, that's how they do out here, man. They try to come up with little sneaky little ways to make it seem like what they do is just. And it's against the Most High setup, man. But that's, you know, it's at the same time, you can't do nothing against the people forward. So, you know,
so they plan the devil. They plan.
That's their fault. So, we ain't mad at it. We ain't mad at it. We wouldn't have been able to have no opinion without them.
There was no opposition like Fox and all that. We would have not been prepared for it.
Somebody got to get beat up.
Like wickedness is not sustainable. Like after a while, it's gonna eat itself. Right? They don't do nothing beneficial. They don't like. They're not the caretakers of anything. Now you seeing everything in this system eating itself and collapsing. And what the Bible say, we would have healed Babylon. Babylon's not healed. They can heal Babylon, but Esau won't get out of the way because he wants you to start playing. He's not.
And you know, that makes a lot of sense. You know, they're not cultivated. You know, and that's why they fascinated. Like Kobe Bryant fascinated the Bora Bora had eat itself. You know, that's the stuff they fascinated. You know, so yeah, you know that makes perfect sense.
It's the Habakkuk chapter 1. Read verse 3. No, Salak is verse 4. And it said, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Damn. That's one of my favorite, man. That's one of my favorite.
Wicked compass the righteous. And therefore, what did it say after that?
I read again. It says, therefore the law is flat, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded. And that's a reprobate. Esau was never really made to be a judge. He was made to be a wicked dumbass. I mean, most I gave him some wisdom a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Putting a chip in the human kind of sense of that. To exercise that and to really, you know, go with that. Come on, man. That's your you know, your what you call it, your last run, you know. That's like what I said. You got the crowd in there, you got the physical food, you got man. You can't mix that all together. Maybe can you mix man with robots?
The one you talking about in Proverbs 29 and 16, when it says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increases, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Yeah. See? And that's what's happening in this land in America. Wickedness has increased. Come on, you got, remember that what do you call it? That fucking the red dress run and shit. What kind of shit was that?
Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's all. And that state is high level witchcraft right out there.
And this other side, it's like they should shut that shit down, man. Like, the SWAT team should be up in there and be like, hey, y'all gotta go.
That was just declaring their sin. Stop it.
Yeah.
Put it on full display. And then how Esau want to do it, I want to make the do it. That way I stay in rulership on the same thing.
Esau is the natural born. Right. You know what I'm saying? They grew up in the bed with each other. You know what I'm saying? All in the family. That's why the most you gonna do painting the son of God like that. And make everybody think against Sodom. That's all that, you know what I'm saying? Long cheap, long hair. Because clearly you're supposed to have long hair. And a lot of times they had them without a beard. They, you know what I'm saying?
Going back to Rock chapter 33, verse 12.
And in the movie, they kind of display them and shit. They talk like that. You know? Talk rough. Talk with passion, man. You know?
Austere man.
Austere man, man.
Yeah, Israel is a rough people, man. They got cursed and put in a position more than anybody on the planet. Talking like that, man. This is serious situation.
Like, hey, them neighborhoods, you know, you be like, you pass them or like, those type of business, you like, lions out here. About to get down at any time. Get out of here. Esau ain't like that. Shit, I get out of the way.
Why think we don't need this like that, man? You know, we gonna be fighting down the street or something, but
Why?
Yeah, you gotta be in the cheap car for a play. You can't be out there talking to Jake, because Jake ain't gonna listen to that, man. Jake be thinking about trying to steal your garment or something. Like, just be anywhere be the truth. You know, like, dude, you tell them they really want to learn. You watch on camera, you see us on camera, what's going over there? Hell no, we know how to take it down.
They're the cheap places.
Hey, what if y'all was trying to tell the disciples that let them alone?
Why UIC did, they damn attacked them. They tried to yell at that girl from the club. Get a word. Trying to get fucked up, man. So continue with Sirach chapter 33, verse 12. But some of them have he cursed and brought low.
Esau gonna be brought low once again. You know? He's gonna go back to that pit, the cave, and worse than that this time, man. Worse than that. So this is his punishment for what he did to Jacob. You know? So it's gonna be worse, man. You know? He's gonna get what it say, he's gonna get double. Other nations, I wouldn't want to be that. I wouldn't want to be these nations.
Yeah, you know, you got Ishmael out there, he be riding up his corn and stuff with his toes and stuff, and those dirty ass toes and stuff. Ain't nobody want to be there, man. You ain't gonna be doing that shit in the kingdom, man. Ishmael, you ain't doing that shit. You ain't putting your crusty ass toes in food, man. You gonna make that shit right, man. That shit is just simple. You gonna stop the rain and you keep playing around, you gonna send plagues on your ass.
Everyone has the power to do so.
You're gonna be like, what kind of plague is that? It's gonna be pianos dropping on motherfuckers. You're like, what the hell? I ain't read that one. Jacking their ass up, boy.
They proud too, man. Either like proud
Yeah,
too, going
yeah,
to their
man.
store and shit, they look at you like shit.
Yeah, and they treat Jake like shit, all women and stuff, man. Because they know that the condition of a woman and of the nation of a woman is how you know how far in the kingdom is. And he's the majority, he's group, man.
And he, you know what? He's one of the worst. Not Esau is, but he was our brother in the womb, man. These Edomites, I wouldn't be fucking with these Edomites.
Yeah. Unless they got 50 grand, then they over there do going on them and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know.
Like, they all the same.
That's all I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about Israel. I'm talking about Israel. They be doing that shit. Y'all get y'all ass for that, whoop for that, man. It's down in place. Hey, we whoop y'all ass for that shit. Because our women gonna be right there. You gonna be mad as hell at your ass what you did to them. Like, let's whoop your ass. I'm like, you want to that do your own. What is that do? So some of them have been cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
Right now, we're cursed, so we're low. That's not the change. It's not about the change. And it's already changed for the word. You know? We're stood on our feet as of a exceeding great army. You know? So we're on the top of Mount Zion now in spiritual way. You know? But they see it carnal, so they look at us like, yeah, niggas and shit.
Except the leaders, except all the leaders, they know. They terrified. They in there waking up, getting their ass whooped by Jacob stuff at the dreams and stuff. You know? And they terrified. Yeah.
And they still can't believe it because it's just so real.
Verse 13, as the clay is in the potter's hand.
Yeah, because that's the most high. He's the potter. It says the potter is not over the potter. You know? And it says, so the pot say to the potter, why hast thou made me thus? He made Esau who he's supposed to be. What did he say? He made the wicked for the day of evil. You try to take Esau down, you think you want to
Trying to pick up the playbook like you wrote the playbook. Let it play out. We're just supposed to tell you what's going to happen. Stay out the way. That's the best spot. You know?
But it's from the time of pain, they said
to lament, which means what? Later he was going to become Esau Edom, and he was going to be ruling earth. There's these people coming back, man. These same people. That's why he said don't touch Esau. You know? If that's what the city became. That earth is still upon you. This is him bringing them low.
yeah, what it says in the scripture too, that when we get right, all those curses that was on us,
That's happening now. You saw his mind, Jake, Jake, they
job, like I'm about to lose my car, I'm about to lose my house. I'm like, this make more hours than I do. My wife about to leave me. It's epidemic, they wives leaving. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's that time, man. The woman smelling.
Yeah, max out your credit cards, cheat on your wife, just go all the way off. You might as well.
Yeah, I did 24 says the hottest people shall lament.
That's a language, bro.
My language.
There was a 40-year-old Edomite at my job. He probably was so young at that, man. Like 30, he's like, this can't be it. You know, and then he said he'll commit suicide. He said, if I wouldn't have had my dog, I'd burn my house. I said, what, for insurance or something? He said, nah, with me in it. I was like,
Oh man.
like, true, man. Dog. I said, I'll burn the dog. I didn't say that, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, shit, fuck you. I'm trying to save the dog. You ain't do nothing, man. It's just the dog.
So he can go ahead and burn himself.
Yeah. Let the dog live. What the hell? He just been loyal to his whole life. He gonna burn nothing?
No, he said he if it wasn't for his dog, he would do it.
Oh, yeah.
I said, I'll take care of it.
Right. God. He wake up like, where my dog go, man? I had no idea, bro. Dog is gone. Yeah. But going into as the players in the Father's hands,
This is creation. He created us. He created Esau. Esau for the wicked. He created for the wicked. The righteousness. It's nothing like a victory, right? It's nothing like when you got a fight and you win the victory. You know, if you just say you victorious all day, what's it like Eddie Murphy? If that's such thing as evil, what the hell is the seventh day? You know, you gotta have dark days, cloudy days, and sunny days. You gotta have the evil and the good. You know, so you can see how it's most high works. You know, so now we see how he works. He works our ass. Yeah, he's slavery, got a person. You know, all these days we live in is dusty as hell. Yeah, got our women cussing us out, coming against us and all that. So, got us divided. You know, it's talking about common things. You know,
want us to
can't get along and shit.
Yeah, want us to be super kind and enthusiastic while they got that crusty ass, dirty ass, funky ass attitude. That's how most JKs do with the prophet. They got the weird ass attitude towards the brothers. And that's like everywhere where you go. You know, but that's what the world is. You know, he said justice and judgment is the habitation of his throne. So he's testing his men. So most people you're gonna go around, they ain't gonna like you. You know? That's the best point.
I expect some good conversation with you. Michael,
And so we gotta fit that. You ain't got nobody. Everybody just like you. It said one of those who everybody calls you. In this place, because this place is different. You don't want to like that.
Yeah, I was trying to say the best. He said, if the world hated you, they're going to hate the world. Don't get me wrong, we know that this is really picking up. You really feel like something big about to go down. Like, the pressures of it. So when you go out, man, they it's like you don't even say that. They can feel the spirit on you. And they just got a funky attitude. The very spirit is going away. Ain't nothing to be happy about.
Because we here. That's the one thing they know is gonna happen. So first they gonna tell your ass, it's gonna be over after that. You're rolling the credit card. Verse 13 continues to fashion it at his pleasure. At his pleasure, man. Like you said, he's doing a great job of being wicked. He murdered the break the land, murdered the what did it say?
you know, and it talks about blood sacrifice in the scriptures. So you be like, well, that was a horrible thing. But, you know, That's what I know about the spirit world. That was just a sting. Like you get sting by a bee, it says a sting of death. Even though they looking at the body of it, you know, they looking at the outside of it, horrific. But they called they got went straight to the spirit world, and they was rejoicing in the spirit. You know? Back up. A lot of people say when they get death, they say, "Damn, I wish I would have woke back up. I was in the spirit world. I was free. I felt healthy. I felt I had all my, you know." So that, you know, hey man, but it still had to be a circumstance a show of our history that we those people, we got persons. How much more should the Israelites get back to the Most High, right? If that's the case, if you know that the Most High is sent you into slavery, how much more should you get back to the Most High?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna ask ChatGPT how many times Jay got to ask what's over the last century. This thing gonna freeze up. He ain't gonna even answer. He's gonna say, I have no idea. But we don't even got that account. Niggas acting like that. They acting like they just got out of slavery. Nah, they acting like they in damn paradise. This out here with his nose wide open, man. You know what I'm saying? Just dwelling with, this artist, man. Dwelling with the philosophies of America, man.
What is that? Jacob, gathered his son. What he said, when he got the food, he said,
Lion's Road.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Judah is like a lion's road.
He crossed the line. He crossed as a line as the old line there. He shall rouse them up.
They said something like that. You let the prey go. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, like I was saying, they forgot about what happened.
I was gonna get it for you. You want me to get it? Y'all want me to get it?
Nah, y'all about you, I about you, I got
Continuing. So man is in the hands of him that made him.
The Most High called us slaves. We made the disciples. We're a part. The Most High part as a part. We're pottery, right? So the Most High formed us, and it talks about us being vessels. You want that vessel for your house. Say that for a decoration. What part of Most High's decoration is this? We just blessed and mercy, and He's just a merciful power. We get to share His mercy.
He said that he didn't punish us as much as we should have punished. So they, coming to the truth, you got these new Jays coming to the truth. They say, I gotta hold the sign, I gotta do this, that's a part of the servitude. You get that, Jay. Like, we gotta work,
You say, well, you be like, well, let you in my house. I ain't gonna do no people. Your ass, you start cleaning up. I want this done. I want that done. Cooking meals. You save her from the beast. She gonna do that shit, or she gonna get kicked out out there with the beast.
That's what it is.
So that's what's gonna happen to 2/3, man. They're gonna be out there. This place is gonna become a wilderness. Remember it first? Yeah. Remember it talked about Esau made a world as a wilderness. This whole place is gonna be a wilderness. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be beasts running around here. It's gonna be plagues, diseases.
Even after the Lord making it to a parking lot, he said it's still gonna be a couple little beasts in there roaming around, walking around and shit. That's gonna be the only thing that's taking you. How they're gonna be walking in there like I hated it. Surrender to them as like them best.
know who the wicked is. We talk about Job, and they had this kind of speech on it. They always say, well, the wicked is something, touching people and looking for people. So his mouth is true of the wicked, man.
Right, it's Proverbs 16:4.
Everybody's running around free or something, like liberty and freedom. Travel anymore. You're not gonna be able to move around. You go get your ass to the grocery store, you bring your ass up. You might have some troops at the front of every grocery store. That shit just right.
Like that was right now already.
That COVID stopped the whole food system, man. The church system, all that shit. And that was just a that was before bodies were dropping. That's before it was happening. People passed they got all if they see you unmasked, they put their ass over, give you a ticket to take you to jail. So how much more this time as much worse? With like you said, with everything coming together at the same time. World War III, we got to do these every month and shit. We move out of their places, like I said, all those properties. Digital age, we're in the time of digital age.
That's why they're making the disasters happen. Like what just happened in Texas. They're gonna say, oh, well, if it's a 15-minute city, we're gonna make it where it's a wall, and it ain't gonna get flooded no more. All they doing is cleaning up, this place to usher in a new Babylon, usher in a new America, new world order. That's how we do it.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4, it says, the Lord has made all things for himself.
All things for himself, man. Lord don't have to answer to nobody. Just talking about, we don't know God. Preacher that came later and shit. You wasn't even the original man on earth. Came later, man.
The Lord has made all things for himself.
The Lord has made all things for himself. He made heaven and earth. This is a movie. He can do whatever he wants to. He made the angels, He made the high and low. He made the river. He made the water, the trees. He made the fruit. He made the vegetation, man. He made the rain fall down. He made fire fall down on top of the water. You would think it was a movie.
Yea, even the wicked was made evil.
They can do wicked right now. It says my people are becoming more wicked than wicked. They selling drugs, into prostitution, adultery, idolatry, life. They even sacrifice. But all day, no wicked.
On the wicked, the one in Tom, you said Jones?
Yeah.
Right here, Psalm chapter 37 and verse 28. And it says, "For the Lord, how about y'all shall love his judgment and forsake it, not his saints."
He loves judgment. He loves judgment. We gonna love judgment. We judge it, hopefully we judge it. So try to we gonna and the whole earth we gonna love judgment. We gonna love sitting at the table. I mean at the and just and having Moab and coming forth and so we can cut their heads off or whatever. If they get out of line. Or have the taskmaster take care of their ass.
Hey, it's sure, hey, you love that, man. You know, that's the bitterness.
It says whoever perished in and it says just God every day. He said he was when all things the past. He said that was stand judgment was sin.
They are preserved forever.
But the saints are preserved forever. And what did he say? The saints are going to judge. It says, don't you know the saints are judged as well? You know? So how willing those things are going to become judges. We thought not going to be no kind of judge.
I was just thinking of the preacher when the Lord said he made the earth for our sake. And finishing on, he said, "But the seed of the wicked shall be."
Seed of the wicked. There you go. Seed of the wicked. No, you can look at where seed of it. It's talking about sperm. These words, sperm. It's talking about somebody that's coming out the womb of his son. And it says, seed of the wicked, go ahead,
Shall be cut off.
shall be cut off. I thought it was on the
I thought when I was older, they said he's going to violence in the earth.
okay, yeah. It talks about like he shall be no more, he shall not aim the city.
That's one in Malachi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not there.
But it says he shall have no nephew or no.
Yeah, I do.
You don't know what I'm talking about, Joe, right?
I know it says the light of the tabernacle be dark. Like Job chapter 18 talk about Esau basically getting cut off.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, mission for if not, it's Esau.
Yeah, it's talking about it's talking about he is done.
Yeah,
That he's being
Job
straight. Job chapter 18. That's like Esau's rights right there. Well, if you're right, all right, that's fine.
But yeah, this is good one. You gotta remember the best lot of the children. Let you know, everybody loves the little children, right? God so loves the little children. You know? That's what the watchtower whatever. You won't come in all you little children.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one to go with what you talking about, Elder. I'm gonna get Jeremiah 49:10 because you talk about the seed there for seed. Because, but I made Esau bear.
Hey, Esau bear. Esau came out. He came out as what did you see? And he said Esau. They said if the scripture says Esau is the father of the Edomites, so he has seed. Dukes and all that, Amalekites and all that. Go ahead.
I have uncovered the secret places.
Uncover the secret places.
You know, that's something about the land too. America. It's gonna be level of the desert.
Epstein Island. There was a secret place. Everybody talking about that right now. So they like, nah, you want them file.
That's that dude's name I'm trying to see. Epstein.
A secret place where they was molesting little children. It's been revealed.
That's what they be doing. And they be creating shit that
Yeah. The islands and stuff. Yeah, you right. CDC. Always somewhere underground live. Oh, matter of fact, they underground bunkers and stuff being revealed. Yeah, that's on spotlight.
Remember, like a time ago, where it was like Jake seemed like he was the one that might be and shit like that. You know, not on the deep level, that Diddy thing and all that. But now it's comparative now because they, you know what I'm saying? Now they like shit is getting revealed. So they be like, well, Diddy like, well, what about Epstein and shit? Diddy, well, we don't care about the Israelites, man. What about this Epstein shit?
Up in the small house, they getting exposed too. Over in New York, they had a whole underground tunnel. The mattresses down there, you know, that's been revealed. They know that. Better right. They went in there and raided the whole time. They found the same shit in there.
They got shit where it's like, you know, that's shit.
I was gonna say, if you remember, they used Biggie as a scapegoat just because he was trying to ask away from all the small hats they got caught up in the underground. He should not be able to hide himself.
And he got wisdom for it. Yeah, you know, and little things that you didn't think that was TikTok. Now it's like everybody like getting on that for Molly, but now everybody like found some information. Post this shit. YouTube post it. IG post it. The hell with these women, they you know, they kind of doing a little shit, you know. But you know, we know, man has logic, you know, like, hey, this you know, go ahead.
This what you want, his seed is spoiled.
His seed. You look up that word, Burma again. Look it up. His seed is spoiled. Did it say his spirit is that word? The spirit has, you know, spirit in a man, but it's his seed, man. It's spoiled, man. You know? We live on top of, you know, rich. Orchestrate everything, colonize everything. There's always high speed, whether it's political. Yeah, hell, even the low the mic, when they come, you said they coming down. But they used to be looking at us like you. Every now and then you'll get you might bomb looking at you like you ain't shit. Like, that's the one.
Alright.
you know, they say it's spoiled.
TikTok. A little while ago, you mentioned TikTok. You know, everybody call it TikTok because they know
Remember they was trying to stop it?
Yeah. It's still on the ban.
Yeah, but it's still ticking. It's still TikTok.
That's like you said, the seed is spoiled. They go to your lineage. Your lineage is spoiled. It shows that he's about to get cut off. Because your seed comes after you. So your seed is spoiled. You know, it's spoiled. You want to throw it out.
That's why I said if they put spoiled milk. Ain't no saving the milk. No, the whole thing.
Right. See, and the opposite is Most High says, they take a homeboy and say, why is he spoiled? Like, y'all the greatest people in the world, man. Y'all shouldn't be like Esau and all, you know, up, down, and all that. This is the time when you learn about your heritage, man.
That's why they said, you know, they go to James Clear and said that everlasting change was built. Yeah, they gonna take them big, but remember that shit they had out there, this blonde hair, blue eyes, looking crazy. Yeah, they gonna remember that. They know gonna make you remember that.
It says, and his brothers and his neighbors, and he is not.
And his brethren and neighbors, and he is not. That's why it tells you in Obadiah, it says there should be no more remaining of the house of Esau. He's done, man.
I got one kind of going in that in NLP, but you know it's at 20, but I'm gonna start at 17. You know, it's kind of, you know,
like have a remnant. It didn't say a remnant of Esau. It said that all the remaining of Esau, there should be no more remaining. It actually used the word remaining, no more remaining of the house of Esau. But there is a remnant of Jacob. That's why it said he was Jacob's brother, but I love Jacob, hated Esau. Wasn't Esau Jacob's brother, but I laid his mouth to wait his heritage? That's from you too. You inherit something from your father.
And this is what we coming into, and this is what's about to happen to them. This is Job chapter 20, Job chapter 11. And we're gonna start at 16, and this is talking about Jake for a second. You will forget your misery. It's in NLT. It will be like water flowing away. Verse 17, your life will be brighter than the noonday. Even the darkness will be as bright as morning. Verse 18, having hope will give you courage. Which that's what the truth is.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how I gave us hope.
You know?
No. Like, go ahead.
You will be protected and will rest in safety. And that's how it is with our minds right now. We resting in the spirit. He said, come rest with us. You know, we got the knowledge, you know. We have the understanding what's coming to them and what the Lord is taking off of them. He said he has thoughts towards us in the end, you know.
Yeah, it says Lamentations says, rejoice, O daughter of Zion, say your iniquity. Now, now it's his turn. And he's been dodging what he called a vagabond. He's been dodging his punishment that he has with the
Verse 19, you will lie down unafraid, and many will look to you for help. That's what's coming to the men, you know. That's what's coming. We ain't gonna be afraid whenever we out here and taking trouble going through stuff, man. The Lord gonna have all these Israelites coming up to those men, you know, our brother God. You know, and then this is what talking about Esau. It says, but the wicked will be blinded. This is everybody that follow him. But the wicked will be blinded. They will have no escape. Their only hope is death. Yeah, death, man. And like you said, that's all you only hope they're gonna have.
It says their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost.
Oh, that's what says in the King James, but yeah, you know.
Oh, okay,
That's that
okay.
scripture right there. You know, I just thought it was the NLT. It's been a while since I read that. You know, that's the one. You know, giving up the ghost, man. That's gonna be your only hope, man. Dying.
That's not no hope.
Hope is to leave.
You know, because you know what is it? Faith is evidence of things hope for.
Yeah.
They don't have no faith. Oh, it ain't nothing to look up to. No. Their kingdom is on the way down.
Yep. That's why he said, "I'll burn myself down, my doggone." They ain't got no hope left.
It's like all like you know, agriculture, the land, they didn't mess all that up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no way they can go back and fix the earth and fix what they got. They in too far into the that's why the Lord said he got to destroy them. He said, I'm going to destroy them, destroy the earth.
And it said that rust is like a looking glass, and when you try to wipe it, it ain't going away, man. It ain't gonna go away.
I'm gonna make a point too. That's why you gotta bring that fire. Fire to purify.
Yep.
Now it's so filthy and messed up. The Lord just gotta burn it and start all over. You know, that's where all Esau's enterprises gotta go.
Yeah, it said, what did he say? The tares, burn the tares, man. The tares, you know,
Reading the barn, and the house of David, like the house of David, and the tares will be fire.
That's the end. That's the end. We're gonna have spiritual power. Most I will. The men who have our church is gonna come get their asses underground and pull them out of their holes. We would say they should be they should pull them out of their prayer break. Out of their hole.
Jeremiah 16:16. The hunters.
Yep.
Put them out. What is it? The hole.
Yep.
And the earth.
My hand shall take to the work.
Jeremiah 16.
Yeah, you want me to get it? It says, behold, I was send for many fishers.
So we're fishing now, man. And what is y'all was like? I was making fish for men. We're fishing men. Like that. We're fishing right now.
Said the Lord.
They said for many fishes. You know, back in the ancient days, there wasn't that many topics on the scene at one time. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of persons with that parable, because you said the kingdom of heaven is like an upward natural cat.
Good and bad.
So you got all out there. It says, said the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after what I was saying, many hunters. And they shall hunt them from every mountain.
They shall hunt them from every mountain. You know? Go ahead.
And from every hill, and out of the holes of the rock.
So whether you high or low, we're gonna come get your ass. You know? We're gonna have no kind of real spiritual powers. You know, and they don't think it's possible, but they got they sort of speak out even says principal power. They flying right now. You know, and on high level you know, state of mind with their flight jets and all that. So the Most High have blessed Esau, like I said, going back to Isaac, with the sword and the dwelling of the fatness of the earth, to where he's able to do these things, man. He's become wiser than Daniel. But he says, for I died, they're going to take the weaponry is not finished with them. Without for your power. So look, China got they talking shit. Look, we got weapons too. We got technology too. We advanced in robots and technology too.
Got little country, we said North Korea. I got little school on.
Open on that man. Grabbing women, walking and all that. Do whatever you want to do. Get it, minutes up in there. You ain't never seen no president like that. You don't even talk about peace no more. He's like, hey, you find your ass. It's about like, yeah, we don't talk like that.
You talking about waging war on U.S. soil. You never heard the president talk about that. He's bringing a military occupation. Like, I'm war on crime. Really, war on rape.
And he was just an intern, right? Look. Well, little goofy intern with us. Now he's in Babylon. We had quick and we got it. We were president for 4 years, right? And then he came, brought him back. Like, no, I want Trump in there, man.
You know, Trump ain't a wise man. He really foolish. Hey, what you say? I was saying, man. Trump, man.
You brought the that's in Proverbs 29:2 when it says when the righteous in the sword, the people rejoice. But when the wicked boy bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah. And you can't act like people are not mourning, man. They on drugs. They on alcohol. They propped up on. Nobody talks to each other. Nobody's friends no more. Nobody family don't even talk to each other. Fathers to the sons, mothers to the daughters, and vice versa, and all that. Authority on a high level, and our people. Hey, our people are chopping people up. So it's high wickedness in this place because the wicked do well, and people are mourning because of it. You know, I look at YouTube comments, they say, you know how the French women always do the stop show their ass and make stuff. They like, nah, I just grab my shit and go right back home. Yeah. Because they get kidnapped. Broad daylight. You know, from young to old. Men get kidnapped. So these we always tell you the parents for his purpose. Once again, for his purpose. And they're going to fear the Most High. It didn't say they're going to fear the Most High. They're going to fear the Most High. They're going to know the Most High behind all this. It said, you want to city and the Most High has not done it. You know? He's showing us, you know, the common black woman, not the still women. But he's showing us that, damn, we wasn't thinking about dealing with this woman, man. You know what I'm saying? The common Jacob.
Hey, the monster called them chaos goblins.
Yeah,
Niggas trying to pay out.
Doing everything. You know, that's the new one right there. He came over me.
That is, man. You a straight headache, man. They had you, if you let them, you'll stretch them, they'll throw you all off your walk, man. You was all over the place.
That's all. I'm glad you brought that up because do women go to war? No. They don't go to war. So why y'all in this spiritual war? Why y'all got a lot to say about this spiritual war? Because most I said it's like an attack on men. Women don't go to war. And this is the war that we so y'all don't need to be involved with this shit. You know, this is between us and Esau.
Low degree, you know what I mean? But they wouldn't, going to war with King David. You know what I'm saying?
Do this, they're headed. You gotta be doing. You gotta be involved in a big deal. It ain't no big deal. No woman no shit like that. You know?
Joel 39:17. The Lord did not depart her with
No queen. And there ain't no wise women, man. Because if let them have a seat in the presence here, y'all fucked up in one day. There'll be bombs, there'll be bigs all over the place. And they'll be all over the place. You want to come out of the way, right?
Yeah, it was quick.
Right?
Yeah, it was quick. He thought already started to pull from out of there. They wouldn't have took that.
Because, hey, women don't play chess. Because they don't have patience to have a woman.
I got quick testimony. I tried to teach my Bill how to play chess. He made up his excuse and I get headaches.
Hey, but you know what? I do though.
Yeah,
Hey, you know what? Hey, yeah. You know, think about history. Read about they don't want to hear, man.
That's your point too. Most of your inventors are men. Most women don't invent things.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't been chaos. They don't been nothing beneficial. They kind of like a serpent to eat. They ain't been drama, but not nothing beneficial.
We talking about like you said, resources, bridges, housing. When you build a house, pipelines and all that, and gas lines and all that, gas stations and restaurants and all that,
Refrigeration
and all that.
Man, they get to run around saying, I don't need no man. And it was like, a man, if I ain't that tell you see that.
Well, hey, if I'm in agreement to not touch anything that man made, still just standing there. Right? Because they were people slaves by him. The data that made that even the first bit is a him. It's a he. And his son is a he. It's multi-day my daughter. Like only the begotten daughter? No, it's the son.
To make a point of what you're saying, Elder, he is trying to flip that at this point. That's why he is messing up right now. He got that sin-nature spirit. He put him on the pedestal. That's why Eve thinks that. He might want to pray. That's why everything collapses. But I'm telling you, hey, women don't run nothing. But it need to be you. They dead my child. You need a woman in this position. I'm like, see, you ain't got no wisdom, man. You got to lose. She gets there like a deer in the headlights. She wants a position. Don't want no responsibility. And he's also dumb. You don't realize that he just trying to get the box. They use that position to get box.
Yeah, because remember the scripture in the Bible where it says the king could be seduced by a woman. He could take his crown, slap him and shit because he's infatuated with her. What's the strongest of them all? Truth. And that's what's coming out now. About Esau. Truth.
I was going to bring up the very precept of Isaiah 5 and 20, where it said how Esau planted up everything upside down. Go unto them, they call evil good.
Most of them they call it, that's what they do. They call evil good. They call righteous Jacob evil. What did Esau do when he made the point of he said he supplanted me these times? Didn't he righteous name Jacob? He sold my planting. He sold it.
Hey, what they say about slavery?
That was what was in the playbook too. You know what I'm saying?
One of them, it was the Edomite chick that said it too.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. The woman, the lady.
Yeah.
Her name, yeah.
It was one of them news anchors.
No. Come on, that was good.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it, man.
Yeah, and it was also
Not about Margaret Singer.
Eve said it too.
That's what I was about to say. You got a woman that said it.
There's quite a few people that said it.
So they call evil good and good evil.
You want to keep reading?
Yeah.
It says they call evil good.
Make me think of Eddie Murphy.
Me, though. That's what I say.
Come on, man.
It says good evil, and they put darkness for light.
Put darkness to light. They put darkness in this world, satanic, atheist, all the dark things they put light. Go ahead.
It says it's light for darkness.
Light for darkness. What is it?
That's what bitter for sweet.
It's a bitter place, and then they say, money if you're going to fucking Paris, what the hell we gonna do that? Just take pictures and then bring up black ass back with no money, and that's all we got to do. I got to get me with a man that have enough money to take me. Like they was just a mention of that. Brother did a video with the element chart and all that. The elements and going into the 12 stores and all that. And the diamonds ain't worth shit. That's the top doing shit. They don't have to do it. If they do that, they will be gold instead of diamonds. Or even wisdom and knowledge
sweet for bitter.
It's sweet for bitter, man. They want to hear about it.
I was gonna say when you said that part about sweet for bitter, you got a lot of women that have a good man at home, they're leaving. And they call that he's lame. So that's
because you know women like you know this thing Esau taught them to want to have like we got to bring them excitement or something because that's why most successful marriages don't work because it's boring to them. You know, because success is doing the same thing over and over again. That's boring to them. You know, the truth is boring.
that should be a sweet thing for them. But
It is, but they don't get it.
But chaos don't like stability.
Yup,
That's why it's boring. So that's what I'm saying. Chaos got
because they in that romance. Like, they're still in that romance mindset where it's got to be like, oh, we just going through shit and we make us sex and you save the day. Like that's how they want it. They always want it. Weird ass.
Everybody knows about they still look for that. The horse and the carriage and you know, that literally meant like being able to carry them. These bitches are 400 pounds. You ain't gonna be able to pick them up and
working these. You know, we get wise like that because that's what we were fed. You know what I'm saying? And so now, like, it's something time where, like, you know, we finally got something for the men. You know, and they don't like that. But it's okay. We do got sincere women that do have moments themselves of trying to get right. But you know, we all do it at the end of the day. But we just don't have to work on it. You know, and have faith and pray to our side as you continue to mature us in the faith. But you gotta grow.
Yeah, a lot of them. We'll get back to the scripture. A lot of them people that were doing time with Moses, and they were complaining. They were women that was saying, "You brought us out here, Moses, to die and all that." It was mostly women, man. And they even said, "Well, our husbands, they agree with us." You know, because they was worshiping the Queen of Heaven and all that.
And that's that pride.
Straight to the women back then.
Yeah. That's that pride. That's that pride, man. And it ain't never profited us nothing. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 8.
Oh, Wisdom of Solomon. That means they ain't including women because they don't got no wisdom. That's why Solomon was dealing with it.
That's what we think about right there.
That's the thing. He had a whole chamber by himself to get away from me. He wasn't living with me. He had a whole, like, y'all say that. He had to find y'all. I gotta have my own thing.
So we don't want, so it's just like, we don't got no knowledge at all. You know, that's what we're say.
So, wisdom is another step with knowledge. It says, well, with the point of knowledge. So, wisdom is with the same knowledge. You start becoming wise about what you know and how it adds up.
That's what I was saying. Like the Lord didn't give women the ability to retain the knowledge and execute judgment in a tough situation. That's what we mean by you don't got no knowledge. Not that you just y'all stupid. But that's what trying to break it down.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
We didn't say they didn't have no knowledge. They didn't have no wisdom.
I'm just saying, like, that's how women, when they watch videos, they think we saying you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to rulership, these things are given to men to do. We're supposed to carry these things out because men are naturally stoic. You know, we're naturally, we apply a different type of knowledge that he created the division between the men. So, you know, there ain't no Xena warrior government out here. It's all ran by men. Okay? That's how it works.
That's add to your point right there, because that goes back to when Yahweh created us. He created us to be stoic. He created the man to lock in the woman to help me. Just like he created Esau, he created him for Esau.
And you got somebody they talk about we in the new covenant. Well, why say the woman was created for the man? What about that? That's part of the new covenant. You're in the new covenant, right? Right. We already that's still like that. They still like, all right, I'll help me. Like I can be for me to help you, but not help you like where you home. All right, whatever. We're gonna find out what this is. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 8. What have pride profited us? know, as well, like you said, some men in Israel ran out on the wall and they were lost those things. But the elect never did. The elect represent Job. He lost everything. And he stood in the held his integrity. Yeah. You know?
And also too, that lets you know that wisdom wasn't departed with wisdom, because remember the serpent was going to be wiser than the beast of the field. Well, Eve, Adam was like, it's this woman you got. Eve was like this serpent. And God was like, you could have said, hey, Adam, you're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to tell me, you know, you ain't supposed to give in to me and shit. I didn't give it that. Say that. Now they saying this shit because they think they wise.
That's why I said in the Bible, it's well with the wife to understand. A woman supposed to understand you don't have wisdom. You got to go to the man to get wisdom. So a righteous woman gonna understand that. Most of our women don't have understanding. They go off what Esau say. It's so good.
Understanding, you gotta, it really means stand under. You gotta stand under somebody and you know what I'm saying? They don't want to stand under nobody.
And that's why I said, you know, that's what we mean by you can't apply the scriptures when it says lean on not on understanding. When a stressful time comes, women get their emotions and they react hastily more than men. Men do it too. You know, men don't do it too. But it said he made men upright. Okay, so when he got a man and he got the angels on him, and he's doing the work, most of the time we're not gonna make this a harassing situation in a hasty time, you know, and sometimes we do that. You know, we learn it too. We learn how to get back in our power source. You know, so you know, you can't expect, you know, we're a fallen nation, man. We're in our punishment. We're not supposed to be happy here. And sometimes the Lord makes this man go out too, so we can learn lessons. Just Solomon went off, you know, that don't mean he a man of the Lord. He didn't went off. Well, it don't mean no. King David. You know, King David. All the best of the best men, you know.
Days apart.
They would have been through. One of them got emotional because they was talking shit about a man. The oppressed you, but they blew everything up. We didn't even need to talk. Blew the whole goddamn world up. Yeah.
Right?
That's
So
all
we
they do.
under mercy. A lot of people don't understand. We under grace.
Yeah.
We under grace. They really don't even understand that.
They don't understand the concept of mercy, no?
But really, they grace. Really, they grace. They under is really for the it's really for the elect. You know, they grace their love is really for the elect. You know, because he knew because we still in the flesh, man.
I like to say that grace and patience go together.
Yeah, and
Grace is a waiting period.
Yep, exactly. And he even had grace and mercy on the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. He let them be wicked for a little while. He knew they wasn't gonna change. He let them run all this shit for all these years to talk shit to Jake. That's the kind of mercy he got. There's different levels of mercy. Yeah, he ain't gonna get no mercy like us. You know what I'm saying?
I have a precept for that.
Yeah. Go ahead,
bring it.
Go ahead, run it up.
This Jeremiah Kabor coming for it. This gonna fit everything the elders been saying. The prophet saying too. Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shown to the wicked. Yet will he not learn righteousness?
Nope. Yep. Still gave mercy. Let him be.
In the land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly.
And we're the Lord our place, so he's about to do it, right? We represent the Most High. Go ahead.
They will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
What's the way they see that? The men, the council. That's the only way that they are able to identify the Lord on this plane because they can't see spiritually, man. That's the only way they see in the Lord. That's why they will not uphold us in high ranking positions in the military. They won't hold us in high ranking positions in the capital, in the building. Because we represent the Most High, man. That's the only way you know He exists is through us.
And the Most High, he'll have them have dreams just like the Edomite. He said it was a black man on the ship. They were like, that was his cause. And that's what the only way he's going to grasp is to grasp the man over him.
And that's what the Lord said. He said he's going to bring his counsel. He's going to bring his counsel now. He's going to raise up his counsel before his eyes. That was the one thing he was waiting on to see when he had to come down with great wrath, man. Because he can't see spiritually, man. He can't. You know what? Like when it says in Revelation 12:12, you know if we have but a short time, when you look up that word know it says like see with the eyes. They can't see without. They gotta see it physically happening, man. That's why you see starting on top on down, Elder Pastor Great Millstone, like-minded brothers. We out here doing this work and reporting in order, man.
You know? We do see spiritual stuff. Most high God, spiritual eyes. We see Babylon falling like nothing right now. They all know. Holding her stomach, bent over, wondering all that.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 9, all those things will pass away like a shadow, and as a coast that makes it by. Verse 10, and as a sheep that passes over the waves of water, which when it is gone by, the trace thereof cannot be found, neither the pathway of the needle in the wave. Verse 11, or as when a bird hath flown through the air, there is no token of her way to be found, right? That's what's going to happen in this place, man. It's going to get destroyed. But the light air being beaten with the stroke of her wings and parted with the violent noise and the motion of them.
And you got the Edomites on the comic board, Edomites, men and women, know about, damn, the food ain't real, knowing about, damn, they didn't sacrifice, they didn't kill somebody else. Pray to Jesus, or are they making a cell mix, they're making stuff in the laboratory. They're poisoning us all. You know, well, you two-time losers, like the apostles always say, man. You're going to lose, you losing, and you're going to lose in the kingdom.
And that really sucks too, because there's some 3-time losers here, because some of them think they was Jake and beat damn Esau. Yeah, ass done lost 3 times. You been treated like a nigga here, and you're not even one of us, and your ass still on this slave. Like, that's the 3. Your ass ruthless.
I always say like the lower letters, you might respect when they be out there begging for change. I'll be like, you phone shower away from getting the job. It's okay.
That's it. You go get going and walk in the bathroom and get the baby wipes or something. Like, yeah, man.
They go hide.
We in slavery, Jake. We don't get a job. We in slavery. You don't get anything here, Jake. Go get a job. Just look hard enough. You're fine with it.
Just like when Obama got in office, they thought he was our people. They laid back. They back to talk to them and say all this shit. And they had the mind to where like, oh, it's black women, so now we're gonna eat better. Well, they y'all should have the same time.
Continuing. So the violent noise of emotion of them is passed through, and there are afterwards no sign where she is going to be found.
You got all look at the birds. You got fire trucks, you got angry birds and shit, angry beasts. You got people yelling into the top of their lungs so they find this place. You know, you got loud ass cars that don't go nowhere.
Blah, 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 blah. That's all you hear all damn day. Blah, 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 blah. Verse 12. Or it's like when an arrow is shot at a mark, it parteth the air, which immediately cometh together again, so that a man cannot know where it went to. Verse 13. Even so we in like manner, as soon as we were born, begin to draw to our end, and had no sign of virtue to show, but were consumed in our own wickedness. And that's what happened to us. But now we got Yahweh, man. That's hell, man, knowing that we went through that all these times, man. And knew we was gonna die, man. Going straight to death, man. We on the way to death right now. We got Esau out here thinking it's a damn brother. Like, oh, where to him. Then he say, I'm finna whoop your ass again. Go back down there and look when I'm ready. That's how it is. This the last ass whooping, Jake. This the last time. As the scripture say.
Yeah, what did it say? Actually go there, scripture. Rejoice, God of Zion. Revelation 4 and 22.
So we already got our ass whooping. It's y'all turn. We just finishing the ass whooping.
We're still finishing we're still experiencing the finishing effect of what they did to us.
But we got to clock out.
Yeah.
Our work almost done.
You know how he flipped it. Like Esau thought his way. He thought we would have to slave and shit to get our minds right and shit. And 50, 60 years of slavery and shit to rebuild it in our minds. That's what's right away. Okay? Well, he said the Holy Spirit should come upon you.
Verse
We didn't take no theologian school, no doctorate degree, 4, 5, 6, 8 years or whatever. It didn't take no moving up the ranks to be a scientist. And now the scientists are boggled by us. I don't care a damn if the Negro's brain is smaller than yours, and you boggled by that scientist, and you boggled by the word that you speak. Come the knowledge of wisdom and understanding of all the earth and all the galaxies.
They look at this truth like a sickness. You got the doctor scared. They don't know what to do about it. It's swallowing the earth whole, man.
Revelation chapter 4, verse 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Eden. It says, Lamentation 4 and 22.
I want to read Israel first.
And we go back there. Okay, go.
Okay, so it says, the punishment of thine iniquity is come.
I said, rejoice,
I don't say that. That was punishment of thine iniquity is come, O daughter of Zion.
all Israel.
He will no more carry you away with captivity.
Russia ain't going to get above us when we get the kingdom. This is our last captivity. Last war, last captivity, last time Esau is going to be a power and exist.
This is all our captives basically combined together. Like, this is the worst one because they got Jake feeling the most comfortable. And through all the things that we've heard about Jake, they use that trauma to get Jake to do things like AI, to make them want to make a virtual reality because of how bad this one is because he ain't got no hope because he ain't got the truth, man.
Right. Because I made a video with saying how Jake wished that he could go back to the 90s. I said, well, why don't you want to go back to the 90s? You know what? I'm thinking about it. I thought about it. I was like, no, it's better that this way. Because if we would have been comfortable over there, we would have been real good that you see Cardi B, you see fucking Nicki Minaj and shit, you see Saweetie and all that motherfuckers to know what kind of mindset our people are really used to.
And that's what it said. It said knowledge and wisdom shall be increased on both sides. So wickedness has got to be increased. Like it says in Daniel 12:4, it says knowledge and wisdom shall go. It's a knowledge and wisdom shall go to and from and shall be increased. So the wickedness has to increase. That's part of the problem. That's how we know we're closer to coming home.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 8. And it says, better is the end of things.
Hey, better is the end of things. Even the end of life sometimes, like, man, like some people be suffering. Better than about wicked people.
They don't even want to be wicked. That's why I was saying the father said, why made me dust? They don't even want to be wicked. That's why I said the one thing they gonna be hoping is to die. They ready to get out of here too. They hate them damn selves. They ready to go. Like, Lord, I gotta keep being wicked. I'm done. I don't want to pay no more on this path, Lord.
Your point, there's that precept in the Apocrypha where it says if he is evil to himself, the whole way he be good.
Right?
Shit. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah.
Well, now, like you said, like, Jake, the time is going on. You hear, for example, these thugs out here, get catching, catching by themselves. They shed tears.
Yeah, they be
tired.
trying to go.
That's
why
they on their knees.
They be trying to go to church on Sunday and shit. They be trying to get right because that's just in Jake's spirit. Period.
But what the scripture say? It said Isaiah 63. He said, "Why thou proud us to why is born?"
Yeah, why make our people err? Right. Because they had to be, because they had to be a remedy.
The Lord doing that. He makes it do all.
And he.
But the food, there's no food.
Yep.
If you want to, you hear my I want to do right. Then do right then. That's why ain't no free will.
But they can't, because that's what they pray for. They told the Lord, they said, let our sins be upon us and our children's children. They ain't answering their prayers. But they ain't gonna wake up.
I heard it a whole lot growing up. I want to do right. I'm just like saying, thank you. They can't.
That's the thing. That's why I said. That's why sometimes
subject to sin.
not like Paul. Not like Paul having
I was gonna say what it is. They lack faith. To overcome all this, you gotta believe in the one you got son. You gotta believe in the Most High. They don't believe. They like Esau. They only go by the tangent. They can't believe in the intent. You gotta have your inner man. Gotta be there. And faith is you gotta be born with it. It ain't like something to go over here and I can purchase it. Nah, you gotta be born with it.
You gotta be. It gotta be righteously processed. There's a process that they do is not process. Process is part of their patience. It takes a process of time for things to grow how they're supposed to, and the outcome how they're supposed to. So that's what it says. The boys, let them grow. Let them grow. It might be like, man, look at the little children. They haven't grown up. Let them grow up. They'd be like, every time we talk about history, we talk about we deserved it or it was just get over it.
Reading again from the top of Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. And it says, better is the end of things than the beginning thereof.
This is the beginning. Let's say you got to point out a task and you like, you got to do all this. You don't know if you're going to make it.
That's how I be feeling whenever I go to work on my route and I be having all these bags and I'll be like, damn, I'm like,
it's like kids when they little, they want to do the stuff. It's like, man, I gotta go to my room. I gotta reach every pound and shit. I want my own car. I want my own.
I made a good point, man. Like the beginning of your shit is crisp, but the end of your shit is like elite. Man, like, hey, I got 10 minutes to go. You all happy, you running to the clock, but again, you dragging your feet. I ain't gonna go in this place. God damn.
Say that too all the time. Wait to grow up. Now I'm here.
Hey, I don't know what I was talking about.
Reading on, and he said, and the patient in spirit is better than proud in spirit. In verse 9, it says, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry. And it says, for anger rests in the bosom of fools. That's different. But the point funny is like first hey, when the elder boy and stuff, how that guy was talking about he's gonna go back to the 90s. Like, it was back at the end. We had a better time. It's like smoking crack. Come on, man. The golden years. Or everybody, and a lot of men and women. Those kids, some of the little teenagers are on crack.
That shit was cool. Well, what's like? That was 80.
92, early 90s. I remember they smoking.
Yeah. I walked past three crack houses before I got home. It was amazing. But R&R, that's like crack kids. I was trying to swear it out. But in the early 90s, way worse though. Like rented up in the 90s. Yeah, about 40, 50 crack kids.
But Most High always touches people like let's see a problem. It's talking about Jerusalem. Let's see a problem for drugs in the neighborhood. They did. That's why the Most High be touching Jerusalem now, like how we can find right. Like every time I fall for this shit, every time I get confused by this shit, it says a paralyzed soul is temptation. You gotta prepare yourself. It's not gonna be an easy battle. We just think the reason why we kept it but we got knowledge, throughout time to learn more than even some of the apostles did back in the day and understood. So now, we got to hold ourselves accountable because there is no more sacrifice for sins, man. We keep making the same mistakes. We renewed our minds, to understand it. Like I said, somebody who doesn't understand you come home and get beat with Christ, you still gonna get beat though. And with us, it's way more serious. Especially with teachers, they going off constantly and not getting right with the Most High. We're going to really be more trouble than everybody here. What did Most High say? Be still. Like we said, when you be still, when you meditate, a woman got a problem with that. Because she likes to see you moving around. She's a busy body. So, the Most High is not present. Now it's like, no, think about this, meditate on this, think about what you're doing. I think a lot of people were sick, and even the sickness of spirit back then that they couldn't shake. So they said exercise, like the exorcism of people. It takes a real whole process of exorcism. But that's what's happening with people, man. Like, they just do shit. Like the Michael Jordan thing, just do it. But do what? Oh, so if I want to somebody's life, I can just do that too. You gotta be specific about what just do it means. That's why I was talking about it. That's how like you go into a project, you go into it like Michael Jordan, the part of this makeup and all that, because he's the face of just do it. And just do it is not pushing. Yeah, it's what they
The thing to do better, it's not in her, like I said, right? It ain't in her. It ain't no way out without order.
order. It's a little better, but they still don't make mistakes like that. So, it's one of the walk. It's a battle, like you said. Some people want to be proud, and how you get ready. That's the only way to get there. Voted it earlier.
come if thou come to serve the Lord, that's it. The word is, he is prepared our soul.
About Sarah, you will be the daughter like the daughter of Sarah if you do what Sarah did by calling her man Lord.
If you come first, I'm gonna see you about your
We got to do the same thing, man. We got to call our Lord Lord. We got to submit to Him. We don't just be doing out anything. No, we're making friend records. Be a basketball player. Good man, down the shot. Can't do anything with it. Like I said, this is not really about the investment. Y'all, wayside, y'all got to what happens on the next step. Get out of here. I don't pray for you.
Problem, man. Shalom, I'm gonna come aboard, man. Water for tuning in. Water for tuning in.